Hello students, welcome to Services classes. My name is Ashmita and in today's class we are going to talk about the paper of Sociology, its entire latest syllabus in today's class. So basically in WBCS Mains optional paper, you have to take up one subject and you have to mandatorily give two papers for that optional subject. Like if you choose anthropology, you have to give two papers on anthropology. If you are choosing biology, you have to give two papers on biology. So you have to take only one subject, but you have to give two papers on it. So in today's class, basically we are going to talk about the syllabus. So syllabus keeps on changing. Syllabus is quite dynamic and it keeps on changing year after year. So you need to know the latest updated syllabus every year so that you can prepare well for your examination without excluding or without studying anything extra for that current year examination. So let's get to know what's the syllabus for sociology this year. Candidates who are choosing sociology, let me tell you, do choose this subject only if you have a background in sociology. And even if you do not have any background in sociology, it's better that at least you have some sort of an idea in it. Otherwise, it would be very much difficult for you all to write in the descriptive paper in the mains examination. Because you would be out of ideas. People who do not know anything about sociology cannot just learn that subject or know everything about that subject within a span of 6 months to 1 year. So it's advised that you take up this subject only if you have a background in it. That is, you can have this subject in your school days, you have a bit of knowledge about the subject in your graduation days. So take it up if you only have prior knowledge of the subject. So let's start our discussion with the syllabus. Let's start discussing with paper 1. In paper 1, we have this fundamentals of sociology, under which comes modernity and social changes in Europe and emergence of sociology. Then comes scope of the subject and comparison with other social sciences. Then comes sociology and common sense. In the second portion, we have the pathfinders of sociology, under which comes Karl Marx's ideas, historical materialism, mode of production, alienation, class struggle, Emily Durkheim's different theories, social fact, then collective consciousness and social solidarity, suicide, religion and society, then urban sociology, then ideas by Max Weber, that includes social action, ideal types, types of authority, bureaucracy, Protestanthetic and the spirit of capitalism. Then comes simil-formal sociology, their forms and types, their subjective and objective culture, money, metropolis. The next section deals with contemporary interpretations of modern sociology, Talcott Parsons, then social system and its four major problems, pattern variables, then Robert K. Merton, then latent and manifest function and dysfunction, conformity and deviance, reference groups, contribution of M.N. Srinivas. Then the next section deals with social system, under which comes equilibrium, status, then role, culture, status, role, culture, heredity and environment, then social control, conformity and deviance, forms of interaction, then social interaction and everyday life, types of human groups, personality and socialization, then power, authority, legitimacy, sociology of political life, then religion in relation to solidarity and social conflict, then collective action, magic, then science, morality, then social aspects of production, distribution, exchange and consumption. Next comes individual and groups, personality and socialization, classification of groups and their and the contemporary significance. Next comes this section of inequality, stratification, and mobility, which includes concepts like equality, inequality, hierarchy, exclusion, poverty, deprivation. Then social mobility, which includes the open and closed systems, types of mobility, then sources and consequences of mobility. Then comes the section on economy and society, which includes the social aspects of production, distribution, exchange, and consumption, social organization of work in different types of society, slave society, feudal society, economic determinism, industrial or capitalist or capitalist society, post-industrial society. Then comes the formal and the informal organization of work, labor in society. Then comes the section of politics and society, which includes power elite, then bureaucracy, pressure groups and political parties, then nation, state, citizenship, then democracy, civil society, and ideology. Then comes protest, agitation, social movements, collective action, revolution. The next section deals with religion and society, so religion and modern society, then religion and science, secularization, then religious revivalism, sociological proof, fundamentalism, pluralism, magic, religion, morality, and science. Then comes the section of science and technology, under which comes the ethos of science, scientific temper, then social responsibility of science, social control of science, social consequences of science and technology and social changes. Next comes the section of social research and methods of inquiry, which includes the importance of social research, sociological methods, survey method, questionnaires, and interviews as technique, then field method and observation as technique, then experimentation in sociology. Next comes the section of social and cultural changes in modern society, the development and dependency, then agents of social change, education and social change, then science, technology, and social change, dominant culture, the celebrity culture. Let us start discussing with paper 2, Society and Culture in India, which includes the unity and diversity, modernity and tradition, contestation, then approaches to the study of Indian society, which includes ideological, structural, or functional, then dialectical, Marxist, Dalit, every sort of our society would be studied. You should be studying and then you can attempt the examination. Then you have these sections on major social groups, which includes religious groups, linguistic groups, then regional groups, castes and tribes. You also have these major institutions like marriage, family, kingship patterns, and changes affecting those, gender socialization, then division of labor and economic interdependence, decision making, centers of power and political participation, then religion and society, education, inequality, social change, and contemporary changes. The next section deals with social inequality, which has these concepts of nature and its types, then traditional concepts of hierarchy, caste, and class, the backward classes, normal and pathological, then concepts of equality and social justice in relation to traditional hierarchies. Then you have this education, occupation, changing patterns of stratification. The next section deals with social change in modern India, which includes westernization, Sanskritization, and secularization, which are directed and undirected change, Then legislative and executive measures, which include social reforms, also social movements, also social mobility, industrialization and urbanization, associations and pressure groups. It also includes women and children, concepts of women and children, different concepts of demographic profile of women, then special problems like that of dowry, which we have been noticing or observing since so many years and so many decades, I would say, atrocities, discrimination, existing programs for women and their impact, situational analysis of children, child welfare programs. The next section deals with globalization and ecological crisis in India, which includes the ecological and environmental movements in India. There is social problems in India, which includes poverty in rural and urban areas, which includes child labor also, problem of youth, then drug addiction, juvenile delinquency, problems relating to old age, population problem, mass illiteracy, problem of violence. So you have to study about all these existing problems in our society. So that was the entire syllabus of sociology paper, and hope so you are starting your preparation quite early so that you can finish it off by the time you are given your admit card. So start as early as possible and do keep on revising the chapters or the topics you have already done. Seriously score well in this paper, then you need to do a lot of descriptive writing. You understand, descriptive writing means you have to practice writing on your own. You choose your topics, choose from the previous year's question papers, choose your topics and keep on writing. And a very important tip from my part is that do follow at least 3 to 4 books for one topic. So for that, if you follow 3 to 4 books for each and every topic, then what will happen? Your mindset will broaden. You will feel very much comfortable while writing your descriptive type answers. So a lot of reference work is to be done. So that's why I'm telling you, start as early as possible. You cannot finish this subject syllabus in just a span of 1 month or in a span of 2 months. So you need at least a span of 6 months to 1 year to finish or to study properly this entire subject for your descriptive paper. So hope so you are preparing well, and for your guidance you need the proper guidance and supervision of a good mentor and a good coach. And we at Sources classes, we provide you with this sort of mentor and coach. We provide you with live classes, recorded lectures, portal access, which is available to the enrolled candidates 24/7, and they can view these lectures whenever they want to. And if you want to enroll yourself in our classes for live classes, doubt clearing sessions, revision classes, mock test facilities, crash course facilities, and also you want the solutions to the previous year's question papers and also the solutions to the unsolved papers, then definitely you need to join our classes by checking the description box below. In the description box you will get our contact details. Do join us and do take all these benefits. Here, our teachers teach for all kinds of competitive examinations and all kinds of entrance examinations. So even if you are preparing for some other kind of entrance examination, then also for that preparation, you can join our classes. We are going to provide you with solved study materials. Our study materials are provided in, are advertised rather in are available on Amazon and Flipkart. Also, do buy. You can buy from there also, so if you want to. And if you want to directly buy from us, then just give us a call at the contact number given in the description box below. Do give us a call so that we can just help you out. Do give us a call and clear all your doubts. Even if you have any kind of other doubts regarding any other entrance examinations or any other competitive examinations, then also you can just give us a call. We are going to solve all your doubts. We are going to clear all your doubts. And as I told you, even if you are preparing for your other entrance examinations also, then also you can get the help from our classes. If you want to know more about our classes, you can check the link which is given in the description box below. That's Sources classes official website. Do visit that website to get yourself enrolled in our classes. And that's it. To have a bit more glance and glimpses of our class, you can check the link. So that was all about our classes, and that was all for today's class also. We are going to meet once again in our next classes.